All right, so let's get started making our snowman. Here are some of the things that you will need. The first thing you need is pom-poms, and I am using this type of yarn. It's got a little extra fuzz factor, so pick whatever kind of yarn you would like, but I use that kind. And you need a big, medium, and small pom-pom. These are the size Pom Pom Makers I use. These are the clover ones, but you don't have to use them. You can do them by hand if you want to. You just need to have big, medium, small, obviously, to make our snowman. So up to you how you want to do that. The next thing that you need is some sort of platform to place your snowman on. I found this cool birch cutout at my local craft store, and I think this is a really in style, so get that. I made a slouchy beanie for my snowman rather than a top hat, so that's kind of up to you. I will have the written instructions for this on the blog. And then I made some eyes and a nose, but you can also use buttons. You will also need a hot glue gun. Oh, I also will be using some ribbon for the scarf. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is prepare our head. So here's our little guy. And you can trim off the tails that you use to make the pom-pom. And I am going to put I know the black is hard to see, but we're gonna just put our little slouchy beanie on here. So that way, if there's any yarn that kind of pop through, we need to trim it. Now is the time to do that. I like that it's got that fuzzy snow look to it, so don't worry about being too perfect. And I'm just gonna place everything first and then we will glue. Make sure I like it all. And then let's double check how it will look then on the second piece. All right, so I like how that's looking. Let's glue it. If your snowman is a little topsy-turvy, you can stick a chopstick and just sort of work it down into the base of the snowman, just depending on how dense your pom-poms are, etc. But if you need to do that, this is a chopstick. So that's a great way to kind of keep everything nice and sturdy. And then I'll just trim this off and it'll be hidden with the hat. Now let's add a scarf. I'm just going to use this cute little checked ribbon. And also I wanted to point out, if you want to use buttons to do a little button front, you totally can do that too. I'm going to leave my tails and my scarf nice and long, so I'm not going to use the buttons. And then we are almost done. Look how quick that was. The last thing we can do, if you would like, is add a little bow to the top. If you want your snowman to be a girl, or if you just want a bow on there, I wanted to show you the option of adding a little bow to the top of the snowman. I'm gonna add a bow because my daughter will think that that's amazing, but you can, that's an optional step. And that's it. Look at how cute that is.